Hey Campbell, today I'm actually over at my neighbor's house, and you wouldn't know it, but this tree right here is a fig tree. It's just too early in the season for it to be sprouting or to see any buds or blooms or anything on it, but take my word for it, it's a fig tree. And I mention that because this week the sermon, which is taken from Luke's Gospel, the 13th chapter, those first opening verses, talk about a fig tree. And this fig tree has a problem because it's been in the ground for several years, but as of yet has not bloomed or produced any figs. And in the story told, the owner of this fig orchard comes out and in a huff demands that the gardener cut the trees down and burn them away. But the gardener begs of the owner, give me one more year. Let me try again with fertilizer and care. And if it doesn't produce in the following year, we will burn it down. Now, this episode in Luke is really a story about repentance. The owner marches out, and in a huff, he announces judgment on the tree. It's no good. It should be tossed. The gardener's voice comes in and suggests that maybe a second chance is in order. And that is the tension in the parable between judgment and a second chance. And in between there is the whole theme of repentance, and that's the piece we're going to be looking at this Sunday, about Luke's use of this parable to teach us something about repentance or living a repenting life. That's a better angle on it. So come, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, come and hear the sermon. Bring a friend, let a friend know. We'll be live streaming the 11 o'clock as well. We're going to have a special event at the church on the 30th of this month. We're having a fundraising dinner to raise funds to help for relief of the people of the Ukraine. There'll be a meal, and there'll be some singing and some prayers and such. And there'll be tickets to be bought, and there'll be donations we'll ask you to make. But our hearts and sympathies go out to the Ukrainian people, and we want to do something to be of help. And we're looking forward to a wonderful evening, so put that date on your calendar now. If you can't come, your donation would still be very, very welcome. For 11 o'clock, folks, I mentioned last week at the service we're going to do a little change up in the order of the service, so that'll be in the order this Sunday, so be looking for that. And some of you have given me feedback, and I love it. Thank you very much. It's not too early to think about Easter, and at Easter time we're going to have 3 services. We have an Easter sunrise service, and after that we have a wee breakfast at the church. We'll have our 9 o'clock service in Fellowship Hall, and then Living Water and Campbell will have one service at 10:30. To get ready for that one service at 10:30, we're going to put together a choir as we did for Christmas. We'll have an Easter choir with Campbell and Living Water folks. If you'd like to be in that choir, and I hope that some of you will want to be in that choir, look for Rebecca Young and let her know. We have a rehearsal schedule and some music picked out, and we want to prepare ourselves to have a marvelous Easter at the church. I want to continue to encourage you to come and be part of our service and fellowship. I appreciate all of your support, and until Sunday, this week, be sure to look out for one another, be in touch with one another. And on Sunday, I hope to see you all. Until then, friends, goodbye. And God bless.